Peace, family. It is your sister, Shangay Ja'ara Lila. I hope all is well in your world. So, I just wanted to record this video because a couple of messages have been coming to me lately. I've been in my reflective bag for the past couple of weeks now, and something in me is just telling me to capture these moments and share them. It's a bit therapeutic for me, and my hope is that it resonates with somebody out there and inspires them to continue doing the work, the healing work. You'll hear me say that a lot: healing, wellness, all of those things, because I'm in the thick of it. And it is a journey. It's a journey that I am so grateful for. With all that being said, lately I've been feeling like there's just this energy attempting to knock me off my path of enlightenment. You feel me? I just feel as though these strange occurrences keep happening, and I feel as though it's kind of like a test to see if I'm really about what it is that I say I am about. I give thanks. I give thanks, and I have to give thanks because I'm able to gauge my growth through this process. I'll give you a couple of examples, yeah? So, growing up, I have always had mentors and teachers tell me that I'm a leader. At that time, I really didn't even know what that meant. I didn't really care. I wasn't holding on to that title, and I wasn't embracing that title of a leader. For me, I was just me, young soul rebel, doing what it is that I wanted to do, not really caring about any rules, just going with the flow. The wind went that way, I went with it. The wind went that way, I went with it, type vibe. And people would follow suit. I didn't notice it, but now being more mature on my journey, I realized that I have that power. And that is something that is a gift, and something that I cherish and I honor within myself. So, with all of that being said, I choose to be as balanced and grounded and open to learning as I can be. And I also seek to practice what it is that I preach. So, Great Divine Source Universe been like, you always talking about self-care and self-love. Make sure you taking your own advice. And I'm just like, gotcha. Another thing that I have noticed is a lot of people from my past have been showing up to my door, just popping up out of nowhere, creating pages because they blocked, like, just all of these strange occurrences. And I said to myself and to my peoples and to the great divine, to the universe, I seek to embrace the new. I I give thanks to the situations of the past and all of the lessons that I've been able to learn from those individuals. But going back to that, it just seems as though it's this force that's just like, are you sure? I mean, it has been a couple of months since you've engaged with a man sexually. You're familiar with it. I mean, it's right here. You get what I'm saying? Like, you go ahead with that. Take that energy somewhere else, because I know that I deserve more. I know that I'm worthy of more than what it is that I received from the past, or a situation from the past. Like, yes, I take the lessons, they are blessings, and we moving forward. Straight like that. Another thing is that I recently experienced or am experiencing the transition of my father. My father transcended about, I don't know how many days ago. What's today? Today's Friday. On Monday, still super fresh, but the whole ordeal, that whole situation was super triggering for me, is super triggering for me. And I was sitting back and I was reflecting back into the mind space that I was in when my brother transitioned back in 2020, and I was all over the place. I was drinking, I was having sex, like a lot of sex, with one person, a person from my past who happened to come to the, anyway, smoking, just doing anything to numb the pain, to temporarily mask all of the anger and sadness and resentment and guilt and just everything. And this time around, I said that I seek to be clear. I seek to feel all of my feelings, and I seek to find ways to express them in a healthy manner. So if I'm feeling enraged one day, what is it that I can do to keep me grounded? What outlets are at my disposal? I can go to a gun range. I can go get grounded. I can spend some time in nature. I can write. I can pray. I can go break some glass. Like, just coming up with a list of things for myself so that I'm not reverting back to what it is that was of a low ass vibration. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Just a low vibration. So with all of that being said, if you know what it is that you seek to build within yourself, stay disciplined, stay focused. There are going to be some tests tossed up in there on your journey just to see if you really about what you say you about. You are capable of developing into the highest version of yourself. You are capable of being in alignment with your destiny, with your purpose. You are capable of releasing those low vibrational ways of thinking, those low vibrational habits. You are capable of creating the most magical world for yourself, whatever that may be for you, because it looks different and feels different to all of us. So with that being said, I gotta stop and give thanks and express gratitude for all of the tests, for all of the lessons, and I also have to shout myself out for being strong and being disciplined, because I wasn't always where I am today at all, in any way, shape, or form, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So create that space to celebrate yourself as you continue on your journey. With that being said, thank you all for listening to what it is that I have to say. I hope that it made sense. Sometimes I just be, letting the words flow. And y'all know it's still Mercury retrograde, so my words be a little jumbled and mumbled and rumbled and everything else. But I give thanks for you listening, and I hope that you enjoy the remainder of your day. Take care of yourself. I love you. Until next time, peace.